have to take a look around. Maybe I'll find some objects that will jog my memory a bit. A map. OR. I can remember what OR means. Yeah, that's right. Oil rig. There used to be an oil rig.
A distress signal here from an EPIRB on 121.5 megahertz. The ID is from an oil rig that's right around here.
That's unusual. Did anybody radio a distress call from the oil rig?
We didn't receive anything.
Strange. We're going to take a look at it. Put the position of that transponder up on the nautical chart.
Unfortunately, the position is too imprecise, but I programmed a search area for your chart.
Okay, we're in the search area now. The source of the signal has to be here somewhere.
Finn, you'd better take our daughter boat to search for any castaways. You'll be closer to the water in the small boat, and we'll have a better view over any swimming objects. Their chances of survival are also much higher with the daughter boat, should you accidentally run over them.
Very funny, Fatima. This isn't my first time doing this.
I know, I'm sorry, Finn.
MSC, this is Luke Fox. We're here investigating an incident in the vicinity of Petra Tower 5.
Roger.
Finn, I'm still receiving that distress signal. Have you found anything yet?
Not yet, unfortunately.
You should be able to see the search area for the transponder's position on your nautical charts.
Fatima, Colman, I found the source of the distress signal. It's a castaway.
Out here on the high seas? But there's no boat anywhere near here.
He doesn't even have any kind of life jacket on or anything. He can't have been swimming out here for too long.
No life jacket. Is he still alive?
He's breathing, but his body temperature is very low, and I can hardly feel a pulse.
Please get him on board as quickly as possible so we can help him.
I'll hurry.
A murder! On the oil rig! Help!
Weird, he's muttering something about a crime that took place on the oil rig nearby. But it's hard to understand anything with the state that he's in.
Get him on board first. You can question him once he's been stabilized.
Oh no, the poor guy really is half frozen to death.
Please take care of him.
Of course.
Help! Don't let him get away! Murderer! On the oil rig!
Don't worry, we're going to look into it. Let's run some checks first and take care of you. We'll get you a warm cup of tea so you can get your strength back.
Finn, do you think he's talking about the oil rig nearby?
Well, he couldn't have swum much further than from there. I'll check up on it and have a look around the place.
Do that. Once the man has gotten his strength back, I'll get him into the interrogation room. You can have another go at questioning him.
Thanks, Fatima.
Oh, there you are. I don't know how to thank you. You saved my life.
No need to thank me. I'm just doing my job.
That may be, but for me, you're a hero.
Why don't you just let me know exactly what happened? Are you feeling a bit better?
Yes, thank you so much. You're my savior.
Who are you, and what are you doing out here?
My name is Ben. Benjamin Muller, to be exact. I'm from the Petro Tower 5. It's the oil rig right nearby here. I've been a cleaner there for the last few months. My father also used to work on the oil rigs before me.
And where is your father now?
He was killed in an accident on the oil rig some time ago.
Oh, that's tough. I'm very sorry to hear that. Why were you out here, swimming on your own in open waters without any safety gear?
I had to escape quickly. Someone had been killed on the oil rig. I was afraid for my life. It just happened tonight during my shift. I think it was around 2 a.m.
And you were swimming here in the ocean since then?
Yes, and thank God you found me.
You mentioned something about a crime on an oil rig earlier. A murder?
I heard screams in the lower part of Module A. I wanted to see if anybody needed help. And then I saw him. An ogre who I'd never seen on a rig before.
An ogre?
Oh yeah, a huge guy. And he wasn't alone either. There was a whole group of people there. With torn up clothing, some of them completely naked. And the ogre was herding them along and beating them.
What happened next?
It was horrible. One of the victims refused to go along with it anymore. And I guess the ogre just lost his patience. He smashed his skull in with a pipe.
My God.
I was frozen with shock and felt my body go ice cold. But then he saw me and started coming in my direction. I thought I was gonna die. I dropped everything and ran as fast as I could. He almost got me. Then I just jumped into the ocean. I just had to get away from there as fast as possible. Anything would have been better than to have been caught by that guy.
I'm going to have to look into it. We're heading to the oil rig.
Very good. You believe me.
I'm going to find out what happened there. Radio Petro Tower 5. This is Daniel Defoe. Petro Tower. This is Defoe. Over.
This is Olson from the Petro Tower 5 oil rig. How can I help you?
My name is Finn Asdair. I'm from the Coast Guard. We have reason to believe that a murder may have taken place on your premises.
That's horrible. And how can I help you?
Can you get me whoever's in charge on the mic?
Unfortunately, our OIM, Mr. Cromwell, isn't currently at his station.
OIM?
Offshore Installation Manager, my boss. He's not in the control center right now. I'm sorry.
Are you missing personnel?
Not that I'm aware of. But I'll have a look at the personnel plan later.
We're going to have to come on board your oil rig for an inspection of the premises.
I'm sorry, I can't allow that. I have strict orders from my boss to only grant docking permission to registered freighters during his absence.
We are from the Coast Guard and are going to have to insist on carrying out our investigation on your premises.
Well, okay. Given the circumstances, of course you can dock. But please try and be discreet. The last thing we need here are scared and nervous employees.
No worries. We'll dock with our daughter boat.
Have you found a suspect for the supposed murder, Finn?
Not yet, unfortunately.
Keep looking around for anyone suspicious. If anything happens here, then there's sure to be some people acting strange.
What are you doing here?
Howdy, Captain. You lost?
Don't worry, I know why I'm here.
Well, okay. What's up?
Can you identify yourself?
Identify myself? On an oil rig? Are you nuts or something?
Watch it, son.
All right. I don't want to get in any kind of trouble with the military, man. I'm Justin Fairdale. But why do you want to know? Did I mess something up?
Tell me.
What? I've been here forever. That's what you came over on the oil rig for?
Why don't you help jog my memory a little?
Nice try. I almost fell for it.
And now?
Forget it. I'm not saying anything anymore.
Hey buddy, you found anything yet?
Nothing yet, but this oil rig is pretty big.
Copy. Have you spoken with the personnel there yet?
Yes, with a few of the workers here. But they're not too talkative, unfortunately.
Don't worry. If anything happened here, we're gonna find out. I'll keep researching. See you later.
See you, Finn.
I have to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
We'll see about that. I'm from the Coast Guard, and you're going to start answering my questions.
Nope, I don't have to do a thing.
Who are you, and what is your job here?
You can just call me Sam.
You have a last name, Sam?
No, just Sam to you.
And what are you doing here?
I work here.
Could you be a little more precise?
No,
Where were you last night?
I was unloading crates with the crane operator.
At night? That's a bit unusual.
That's right, last night.
Can the crane operator confirm that?
I should think so.
You know that you were also spotted by the cleaning personnel. We have a statement. You were seen beating somebody, probably to death.
I have an alibi.
I'm going to have a good look at it. I have to make my rounds. Do not leave the oil rig.
Leave me alone. I haven't done anything.
Larry, there's mud here on the oil rig.
Maybe it's drill sludge?
Could be. I'll take a sample for you to analyze. Larry, there's mud here on the oil rig.
Excuse me, monsieur. Please put that back down. We need that here. Salut, mon capitaine.
I see. You're French.
Very perceptive. But of course, my name is Clément Tronquet. And you are?
Asdair from the Coast Guard. I have a couple of questions.
Oh la la, the Coast Guard? Has something happened here on my oil rig?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out.
Compris. Is there any way I can be of service to you?
I need to speak to whoever's in charge around here.
Monsieur Cromwell? Excusez-moi, you're going to have to go check up in the hub. Monsieur Cromwell is usually there when he's on duty.
And where do I find this hub?
Over on the other side, by Module A. There's a steel staircase that will lead you up. Just walk up, you can't miss it.
Thanks a lot.
Avec plaisir.
What's your job here on board?
Mon métier? I'm a chemist. My main area of responsibility is centered around the drilling fluid.
And have you noticed anything different concerning the fluid lately?
Oh yes, there's been something off about the drilling fluid. It has a, how do you say it? A strange consistency.
Have you run any checks?
Moi? No, why should I?
You're a chemist, aren't you? Didn't you want to find out what was wrong?
No, that isn't my responsibility here.
Is this your crowbar?
Oui, mon pied de biche, oui.
What's a chemist doing with a crowbar?
That's none of your business.
Can I borrow this crowbar?
Pardon, it is needed here.
Why not? You don't even need it.
I have to look after it. Pardon?
I have to go.
Au revoir, mon capitaine. Excuse me, monsieur. Please put that back down. We need that here.
I can't find the crane operator or the oil rig boss here.
Have you tried up in the control room? I discovered a few steps that led up that way earlier.
I'll go have a look.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
I'm Alex W. Benson. Can I help you somehow?
You're quite cooperative right off the bat.
But of course, my father was in the Coast Guard. I'm more than happy to lend the authorities a helping hand with any of their important tasks.
All right then, what do you do here?
Well, I'm part of the drilling personnel. I have to monitor everything during the drilling procedure. The drill pressure and the resistance from the rock formation are especially important for me to be able to adjust the drilling fluid.
And has there been anything conspicuous?
Not at the moment, no. Pressure is pretty high right now. The wear and tear on the drill head has been fairly heavy, too. But none of it's too out of the ordinary.
Okay, please get in touch if you see anything unusual.
Sure thing. Glad to help.
You like working on an oil rig?
I gotta admit that I only started here for the money. You see, you earn quite well working on an oil rig. Hazard surcharge. Now I mainly stick around because of Saga.
The radio operator?
Yeah, her. She's an angel. Never met a woman like her before in my life.
Have you ever let her know how you feel? Maybe she's interested too.
You romantic. This here's a real side of life. Not some cheesy, cheap romance novel. She's already got herself a man, unfortunately. One of the other workers here. Doesn't want to tell me who it is, though.
Cheer up. You'll find someone else.
Not anyone like Saul. Believe me.
Why didn't you go to the Coast Guard like your old man?
I think what you're doing is great. And what my father did too. But it's not for me. All that danger with the crime and all. I'm just happy that I'm headed back to the mainland on Monday.
You're leaving the rig?
No, it's just my shift is over. Our shifts always last a couple of weeks at a time, and then we get a couple of weeks off. And the best part? We get flown back to land with a helicopter. All free of charge for us. Offshore pays for the whole thing. Who can say that about their job?
I'm going to have to speak with whoever is in charge here.
Mr. Cromwell is our boss here, the offshore installation manager. He should be up in the control room.
Then I'll have to look up there. Thanks. I have to follow up on some more leads.
You do that. Good luck. If there's any way I can help, then just let me know.
What are all these notifications on the display?
Get your hands off. Don't touch anything.
All right. What's being displayed here?
This data records the current condition of the drill head and drill pipes. But I'm not going to be able to explain the details to you right now. Sorry about that.
That's fine. Get in touch if you find anything out of the ordinary. Mrs. Olson, I have a gate blocking my way up to your control room here.
Yes, that's right. Not everybody's allowed access to up here.
Can you please come down and let me through?
I'll send somebody down to open the gate for you. It might take a little while.
Weird. An old Unifez jacket. What's it doing down here? That doesn't fit with the uniforms of the workers here at all. Strange.
Have you found a way up top yet?
Yes, but I can't access the stairwell. There's a gate blocking my way. Someone is supposedly coming down to let me through.
The personnel here doesn't seem too cooperative. Maybe you should try and gain access through force.
But how?
Maybe you can find a suitable tool lying around here somewhere.
Excuse me, monsieur. Please put that back down. We need that here. Salut, mon capitaine.
There's a gate blocking the stairwell.
Oh, pardon. Only the higher-ranking staff are allowed up.
Well, I need to get up there.
Then you'll have to find another way. Or try and open the gate.
Is this your crowbar?
Oui, mon petit biche, oui.
What's a chemist doing with a crowbar?
That's none of your business.
Can I borrow this crowbar?
Pardon, it is needed here.
Why not? You don't even need it.
I have to look after it. Pardon?
Isn't smoking prohibited on the oil rig?
Fumé?
Yeah, fumé. That's prohibited here, isn't it? You're gonna have one hell of an explosion if you have a gas leak anywhere around here.
Oh, this is an e-cigarette. It isn't dangerous.
But they're prohibited here too.
Je ne sais pas. Please don't tell anyone.
I'll think about it. Is this your crowbar?
Oui, mon petit biche, oui.
What's a chemist doing with a crowbar?
That's none of your business.
Can I borrow this crowbar?
Pardon, it is needed here.
Give me the crowbar, or I'm going to have to snitch on you that you've been secretly smoking.
Capitan, you're quite the character. Well, fine then, take the crowbar. I don't need it anyway.
I have to go.
Au revoir, mon Capitan. Well, I hope you have fun with Le Pied Biche. I don't need it anyway.